Hello, everyone. It's the Flying Jester again. It's been a while, like a year or two or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm playing Game Dev Tycoon now. It's a great game. I don't know how long it takes to play. I'm thinking like 3-4 hours maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. We'll see about actually becoming the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. So what are we gonna call it? What are we? Will be Sapphire Games, and what's the player name? Um, uh, um, Give him a name. God damn it. I'll call him. Uh, um, no, we'll call him Gary. No, we'll call him Jim. No, some have called him Tim, so we'll call him Tim. Sounds great. What does he look like? He's got. Oh, let's give him. Let's make him like. There really aren't that many to pick from. Let's give him red hair. Let's give him red hair and this like whatever that is. Continue. No, let's not do that. Let's discover everything anew. So here we are. We are in year one, month one. We've already wasted a week not doing anything, so let's just click here. We need to develop a new game. I think I want, hold on, we have to turn hints on. I want to show hints. Show all tutorials. Excellent. Sounds great. Alright, so let's begin. What can we do? All we can do is develop a new game. So let's make a new game. What are we going to call it? Well, let's pick the topic. The topic is going to be, oh man, so this is not, this, let's make a werewolf game. Let's make a werewolf, pick the genre. Let's make a werewolf RPG. We could do it for the G64, which is obviously the Commodore 64 in disguise. It costs a lot more money, and it only gains us like, yeah, it's only like 12% more than the PC. So for 4 times the cost, let's. Or do we want to do something for the Commodore 64? I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna take a risk, and we're gonna give it a name, an RPG, like an RPG, like Liecraft, like Liecraft. Excellent. It's gonna cost a lot of money. We're gonna do. Well, the Commodore 64 was known for having graphics over the stuff that came before, wasn't it? Was it? I know it had better graphics than stuff before, so we'll do graphics. It's gonna cost a lot of money. Look at that. He's adding to design. Oh, here we go. They're gonna explain it. Game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Think about areas that are important for your game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. Oh, someone's talking outside. If you want a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the help menu. So that sounds great, but we're not really that worried. So this is an RPG, so I think we need a lot of stories and quests, and we'll just leave these where they are there. It'll be fine. We don't really know. Later on we can like analyze what we've done. Oh, game development has actually started. Later on we can analyze what we've done and decide what we actually want to do. While developing your game, you will generate some points which you see bubbling up. Bubbling? Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. Okay. There are also bug points. Yeah, you just sit around at the end after the game is done before you really get rid of the bugs. We're generating a lot of research, strangely. So this is an art. Let's not worry about that. Let's just not worry about artificial intelligence at all. It'll be fine. We don't need that. Oh, look at that. There are a lot of bugs in this game, though. This game is getting a lot of bugs. During development, you can select additional features for your game. Right now you can only pick basic sounds, but we'll get more later, I guess. You can select the graphics type. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the graphics type mid-game. You know, we don't want to pull a Daikatana here. I think, or maybe that's what we're destined to do. We are destined to become John Romero here, and eventually, like, our crowning achievement will be like, instead of 35 years, we'll get like 10 years in, then we'll make Daikatana, and then that will be the end. Oh, it's complete. We should only publish it once we fix the majority of bugs. Yeah, bugs are bad. People don't like it when it's full of bugs. So you also gain a little bit of points to design and technology, but just a tiny bit. Like here, like I get like, oh, I'm getting a lot right now. Like there aren't that many. Okay, we just got our monthly costs, so let's finish this. Let's hurry up and finish this game. Development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is completed, you'll be presented with a summary of the experience gained. Sounds great. Oh, we got a new topic, new combo. Look at that bonus to experience gained. We focused a lot on design, so yeah. I know different genres and different topics are more served by either design, technology, or a combination of both. So maybe we'll be a design-focused studio, you know. Your game is now complete, although we are in a garage. I didn't even mention the fact that this garage has a DeLorean in it. Also, look how big this button is to click. As you can see, there's like 2 buttons here. What is this button? Stop worrying about that. Anyway, your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. You should see reviews and sales coming in soon. I sure hope so, but look at this. We have like a DeLorean. I didn't even mention the DeLorean in the back. And, you know, really, what we should do is we should stop making games and just go drive around in our DeLorean. But in any case, we've released the game. We getting reviews. Oh, this is really good, actually. This is really high for the first game. Like, wow, 7, 8. Wow, we struck out really well. This, you know, we really broke onto the scene. You know, like we broke some new ground. It's water under the bridge. Yeah. We can invest a little bit of time to analyze what we've done. I think that's like a really good thing to do because that will also generate us research points. Okay, whatever. Here we go. We want to generate game report on Liecraft. We're sure to gain fans quickly. Maybe we will. Oh, they're selling. Oh, look at that. We've sold. Oh my God! Look at that. 5,000 weeks. In its 5,000 units in its first week. We made it in the charts at number 23. The number 23. Wow, that worked. That went really well. We have 27 fans from our first game. Wow, we're off to a good start. We're doing well here. Werewolf and RPG is great. Gameplay seems to be quite important. So we were served well by focusing more on design here. Game reports are great. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds great, whatever. I'm sure it wasn't that important. Whoa, we sold 10,000 units. That's amazing. This is like a really amazing first game. We could do some research. We should try to save enough research points to be able to create our own game engine. Well, do we want a new topic? What can we pick? Because we have fantasy. Fantasy would be good. Let's research fantasy games. Do I have RPG? Could we make like Final Fantasy, but under a somewhat amusing pun name? That would be a good idea, I think. Okay, we have got that. Let's develop a new. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's pick our topic here. Fantasy. We just unlocked fantasy. A fantasy RPG for the. Oh man, this is like even before Final Fantasy. So this will be. We'll call it like First Fantasy. It's a joke, see, because Final Fantasy was for like a later system than what we're doing. This is before that. And I'll have 2D graphics, of course. We're not going to do text-based graphics, you know. You go big or go home. While generating game reports, you gain insights into the development process, unless you have turned this option off. The hints range from plus to minus. There's no 3 minuses, weirdly, so I guess nothing is like, what? That's weird to me. The question mark means that we know from something similar. Like, we know gameplay is important from just RPGs. We don't know about fantasy. So we're going to turn gameplay all the way up, and we're going to turn engine all the way down. We know this is just 2 pluses, so I think I'll leave stories and quests high up there, or maybe we let's do this. Let's adjust it like this. Focus on gameplay. It will serve us well. Not getting nearly as many bugs this time too. That's good. That's good. So we still don't know about that. We'll just accept that. It seemed to work out well in our last game. So I think fantasy. Oh man, it's steadily outselling competitors. Some say that this might spell the end of competing hardware man. Yeah, Commodore is just gonna they're gonna bust out onto the scene with a machine called the Fiesta, and boy, that's gonna take everyone by storm and make PCs completely obsolete. Or it will die a lingering and unfortunate death, more likely. We can't really ride this out forever. So we sold almost 20,000 units, and we generate $133,000. That's really good for our first game. We did really good for spending 3 months on it in the garage, distracted by a DeLorean and missing most of our screwdrivers. We're really bad with putting things back and losing things. Boy, we're not very good with organization. Anyway, let's finish this. Let's stop talking about it and actually do it. Here we go. Oh, new record for technology. Our technology skills are getting better. It strangely seems pretty focused. I guess gameplay maybe is a mixed thing in between design and technology. Oh, look at that. New topic and new combo. That's a lot of first reviews for First Fantasy came in, and they look good. Oh, that's good. 7, that's great. Well, it's okay. Quirky, but okay. So this is it's an okay game. It's okay. 6s and 7s, not quite as good as our last game, but not quite as good as the last game. But it was decently done. Oh, we don't want to do research. We want to generate a game report, and we want to know all about the genre and the topic and all the combinations and all that everything. Pretendo is planning to launch its own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. Dinky King! Many industry experts doubt that the home gaming consoles will ever take off. We're eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Yeah, Ninvento. I'm sure it'll be good. So RPG on this Commodore 64 is just good. It's not great. It's just good. World design is very important for that type of game.